Good morning, students. So today we are going to discuss the topic Lorentz force. So this is Lorentz force. So the Lorentz force is the basically sum of magnetic force and electric force. So first of all, here we see that what is the magnetic force and what is the electric force, and then we will see that what is the Lorentz force, right? So for magnetic force, and the magnetic force is represented by FB, vector F of B. Whenever a charged particle is placed in an external magnetic field like this, let us suppose this cross represents the magnetic field which is perpendicular inside to the plate. And whenever a charged particle is placed in that external magnetic field, and this charged particle is moving with this velocity, and this velocity is constant velocity, right? So this is the magnetic field B. So for this there is a force on that charged particle, and that force is known as magnetic force. The formula for magnetic force is Fb is equals to Q times the cross product of velocity and the magnetic field B, which is V cross B. And we know that the cross product gives the sine theta. So here the Q V cross B gives the Q V B sine of theta, right? And here theta is the angle between velocity vector V and magnetic field vector B. Now again, for electric force, and this electric force is represented by F of E, right? And for this, whenever a charged particle is placed in an electric field, let us suppose this represents the electric field, and this charged particle is at rest in this electric field. So there is a force on that charged particle, and which is known as electric force. So the electric force Fe is equals to Q times of E, where E represents the electric field. This is the electric field. And Fe represents the electric force. Now for Lorentz force, the Lorentz force is basically defined as, the Lorentz force is basically the sum of this magnetic force and this electric force. So here Fb plus F times of E. From this expression we know that the Fb is equals to Q V B sine theta, or we say that Q into V cross B. So Q into V cross B plus Q times of E. So from this from this expression we take the common Q. So this is the Q times E plus V cross B. And finally this expression is known as Lorentz force. This is the Lorentz force. So here we see that the Lorentz force is nothing but it is the sum of magnetic force and the electric force. And we know that the electric force, formula for electric force is Q into E, and for magnetic force is the Q V cross B. And whenever we add these terms, so we finally get the final expression Q into E plus V cross B. Sorry, Q into E plus V cross B. So from this formula we see that the force, these terms represent for electric part and these terms represent for magnetic part. This is the Lorentz force. Thank you.